Hey. Gonna need my deep voice for this stream, guys. Well, today was a fun day off stream. It's not what you think. I was playing with my big twisters. I was exploring tech to make my twister bigger. Let me just show you. Alright, so I start, like everyone else, with 0.5 meter radius twisters. That's what everybody starts at, alright? You begin the game with 0.5 meter twisters, and you're one area of effect percentage point above that threshold. So, like, if you lost 1% AoE, you would actually go down to 0.4. And then it's like a whole freaking 30 or 40% increase AoE to even hit the next breakpoint. So, you know, generally we don't really prioritize that kind of thing. But if you go to 0.6, it's a noticeable difference. And the reason I went to 0.6 is because once I got Headhunter, I noticed that sometimes my twisters got extra bulky, okay? They were like bulging the map out like crazy. And so I went into the skill pane window, and I saw it would say 0.7 only during Headhunter buffs. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Everything's dying. Everything's getting hit so much harder and dying so much faster with these 0.7 meter twisters. So I was like, maybe I should actually go AoE and see what happens. And so yesterday we went 0.6 meter twisters, and Headhunter gave 0.8. Then I took it another step further. I got even more growth. We went to 0.7 meter twisters authentically. And you know what what I discovered? Is that when I stole the Headhunter buff, was it 0.9? No, it was 1 full meter. 1 full meter twister radius. You ain't never seen this before. So now I'm going to show you. Oh yeah, I also bought this too. But apparently it's not any good. Or not as good as I hoped. I got a spectacular tower set up for Visions of Paradise Citadel farming here. Yeah, bait the dream. I don't know. I'm sad, dude. It doesn't snapshot is the big problem. I was extra excited for it, though. Alright, this is 0.7. 0.7. Look how massive these twisters are. I mean, they look massive, right? Don't they look absolutely massive? Your eyes are probably bulging right now. Or something's bulging. If not your eyeballs. One M. Stole it. It's common Headhunter buff. I mean, I can tell when I steal it because I see my Whirling slash get big.
I need more time.
This is 1 meter twister. Now imagine I do this on a breach. Check my maps. I don't really care about my maps. As long as Trials of Chemist didn't change. Yo, is there another class that can actually get like a whole bunch of AoE? Because I might actually try it. I'm gonna take my huge twisters and go into the abyssal depths with them. Actually, they reset and get small again. AoE scaling is hard to do in this game right now. They freaking nerfed. Oh, I hate the fact that they nerfed magnified effect and made it additive. It's so lame. %? That's one extra threshold. Okay. Dude, how badass would that build name be? Titan Twisters. Ancient Jawbone. Holy crap, dude, I never get those things. Titan Twisters is like the most badass build name I've ever heard of. I should do it just for the name. Titan Twisters.
Speak.
I gotta look up Titan right now. Armor. Carry a chest with which adds 20 inventory slots. Oh my god. Increased effect of small passive skills. Interesting. More damage against heavy stunned enemies is kind of wild. So I would do what, I guess? Armor? Effect of small passives and crushing blows? No, effect of small passives, crushing blows, and damage against heavy stunned enemies. Now, you heavy stun enemies like crazy with this build, so I mean, it's good. Lucky, I was out of currency because my profit crafting didn't go very well today. How's heavy stun work? You just do a huge amount of physical damage and stuff gets heavy stunned. I struggle with defense, getting one shot by bosses. Is deflection a big thing to upgrade? I feel like bosses, either you manually evade their dodgeable attacks or you just kill them before they do any attacks. To me, that's pretty much how it goes. Check out this insane tower setup. This is one of the best tower setups I've ever seen. Damn, even this one's almost in range. That's so wild. Oh, that one's not. But I got a double tower, double citadel setup. Take all, reduce AoE. How small can you make them? Why would I do that? No. I tested this, by the way, because by having to use... I had to like pull Rakieta's flow to, you know, use overreach or magnified effect or whatever, but I actually got it in without sacrificing this. And that's because it's freaking increase, man. Like, this is so stupid. Watch this. Alright. Less duration. More skill effect duration. More projectile speed. Increased area of effect. Increased area of effect. Why? Why is it not more area of effect? I could hit like 2 breakpoints with this skill gem. I would totally use it. That would have been freaking awesome. And it would have been like still a compelling choice, but now there's no way in hell I'm going to do that. My friend is following your build and struggling with bosses. What is the fix? You saw me do the 1 div budget version. On a 1 div budget, I annihilated the easiest bosses in the game. So if you're trying to do like the hardest boss in the game with 1 div budget, it's going to be tough. I would say just avoid the mechanics like you're supposed to on a boss. Or upgrade your gear so you just crush them anyway. But, you know, if you're struggling with the bosses, I'd say it's probably either you're not avoiding mechanics you should, or you're way under geared for the encounter. Like you're trying to take, you know, 2 div budget build into the top tier Zest or something like that, and you're not avoiding mechanics. Like I don't know what else to say, but like, you know, garbage geared Twister doesn't one-shot the hardest bosses in the game. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe you're just playing it wrong, I guess. But if you're fine on maps and stuff, it's probably just you need to learn mechanics to fight. The AoE isn't a good place in the tree. Yeah, well, you know, there are some options here. Like, you get a lot of AoE in 2 places. One is right here, which is actually conveniently located based on where we're going now with surround tech. And the other is right here, which is, I don't know, I mean, it's not that far off. 787 Prada, what's up, dude? You come in here to see the throbbingly huge twisters? Let me show you, my friend. I give you permission to hold on to my huge twisters if you want. Take them for yourself in your build. So I got... Right now I have 2 breakpoints higher than status quo, 0.5 meter twisters. I got 0.7. That takes like 70% increased area of effect or something like that on gear. Gear or skills. I'll show you where I'm getting my... yeah, I raided Prada last night. He was... I hope he got some sleep. He's pulling an all-nighter. Alright, so basically I got 0.7 meter twisters, which is what you normally have when you steal a headhunter buff. However, I have that by default, and then when I steal a headhunter buff, I have full-blown 1 meter twisters, because apparently the headhunter buff is a more multiplier to AoE, unlike the skill gem. So now we just need to steal the headhunter buff, and you can see the absolute insanity of it. Ravine is so unbelievably good for Twister anyway. I can love this map. I'm playing with Herald of Ice again for fun. I don't think I stole it, actually. Yeah, I never stole it on this one. Okay. I need to do a breach. Then I can find it. It's not the size. Oh, it's definitely the size of these twisters. I'm sorry, but as someone who has now experienced the size, once you go this big, you don't go back. All right. I can't go back now. I don't know how I'm gonna league start Twister because they'll be small, and I'll be sad. I just gotta steal AoE. I see it in like every map except the last one. Although usually I'm doing Delirium maps where there's even more rares. He's gonna flashbang you guys, by the way. You're not even ready for it. You think this is bright, just wait. What do I think of the mapping system? I don't know. I don't really... I'm not really that bothered by it. The economy kind of sucks this league, where, again, it's like Trialist of Chemist is better than... It seems like Juicing's in a pretty bad place right now. Alright. There it is. 1 meter twister radius. Get at me. And here's what it looks like in game. Ooh. Oh. Oh. My eyes. So much white stuff in your eyes.
I shall overcome.
Basically, the goal is to make the stream as unwatchable as possible. Yes. I mean, everything. It's just like, it just gets wiped the fuck out of here. Like, no twister is somehow like slipping through the cracks and not hitting something. Every enemy gets hit by every twister. Like, it is actually a lot of extra damage if you don't have to sacrifice a ton of damage otherwise. I could technically hit another breakpoint, but I'd have to make major sacrifices. It's almost certainly not be worth it.
I'll take a look.
I barely pulled this off with minimal sacrifices. Big whirling slash. Yeah, but whirling slash is. That's not that cool. It's kind of lame, one note. It does look cool, but I'm sorry, I'm a twister boy.
Did that hurt?
Anyway, yeah. That is 1 meter wide twisters. It's FPS. It's so good.
As expected.
Alright, I gotta do some citadels. I got some citadels lined up. I got plenty of maps here. I can make this easy. $65. Oh, that old ignited ground. Five mod. Need 4 or 5 mods. Okay. I'm a little out of practice with citadel farming, but I should dominate it pretty easily. I'll show you Palm of the Dreamer in a little bit. Yeah, it's sitting over here. TLDR is a little bit of a letdown. It actually doesn't snapshot. It works, but doesn't snapshot. I thought it'd be like going AoE to help with Palm of the Dreamer, but I mean, I'm playing kind of goofy now. I had to drop wary dodging. I notice I haven't been stunned much recently. So I had to pick up a Megalomaniac, this double area effect to do this without blowing a support gem. One of the area effects is conditional, but I hit the breakpoint without a condition. And then to go from 0.7 to 0.9 requires Headhunter buffs, and from 0.9 to 1 requires an extra area of effect roll here that's conditional, which would probably be up in maps while I have Headhunter buffs anyway. And yeah, actually every monster basically gets stunned in the game, so this is up pretty much 100% of the time. So it's really nice. I barely hit the breakpoint for 0.7. And I'm still like 6 to 10 percentage AoE points away from the breakpoint to 1 on the Headhunter buff steal. So I had to I pulled 1 passive here, and the 3 here, the 3 pretty good ones, but, you know, conditional points there, and threw them into area of effect. Got a big area of effect here. Ever tried switching to Nova projectiles? Actually, I haven't. It doesn't synergize with Tornado Shot, does it? Because Salvo doesn't. Alright, we're gonna go 20 percentile. This bad boy, not 7% quant 26. Jesus. Jesus. Visions. Visions. All right. So everything is unlocked. We are good to go. Hopefully it hits both of these. Iron and Citadel. Unfortunately, these are the cheap ones. That's alright. So now I'm going to get to run these map 3 times each. I get to run 6 Citadels in 2 Citadels for the price of 4 Divines. The Visions of Paradise is 4 Divines. As long as I don't die. If I die, I ruin it all, which is why I'm running actually very easy maps first. You try farming your Jade Isles as well. Vacatus flows decent drop chance. Okay, I don't know what I don't even know what Jade Isle looks like on the map.
Nowhere to run. Too weak, too slow. Patience.
We made to get the hunt begins.
Patience.
Whoa. When I get huge twisters on this floor, they can still go down the skinny hallway, but you know, it's definitely tight. My twisters have a hard time squeezing through.
This ends here.
Submit. You are finished.
We are endless.
Appreciate it. You had to stop. Phase already, dude. This boss is so buggy and rippy. I hate it. He'd probably be the easiest one if he wasn't so annoying. 312. Slightly better than... I have like 60% chance to get 2. We got 2. Okay, now we do this one. Easiest maps first.
Go on, quickly. I will make use of this.
Yo, can anybody tell me, is energy shield recharge rate a good stat on hybrid body armors?
Barely broke a sweat.
Maybe it's recharge rate or start of recharge. I think it's start of recharge. Is that a value mod or is that nothing anybody cares about? Okay, I probably got a good chest then. Really? This has reinvigorated my enjoyment of Twister, exploring this. I always knew AoE had to be a good mod to scale. Like, it just doesn't make sense for it not to be. The problem is it's hard to hit breakpoints on there. So if you scale AoE, you don't actually get nothing out of it unless you hit the next breakpoint.
You cannot stop us. We will take the power that we deserve.
Many have tried.
Annihilated. Might have been those big twisters. Getting lucky so far, 2 each time. I feel like I get stuck on corners so much in the Citadel, you're going through easily. Well, that's because I play with the mini-map. And I've gotten good at it over time. What the hell? Triple flat? One of them is low tier. Flat ring?
Can I have
2 of them... dude, tier 1. What? Alright, I don't know what that's worth, but I'm just gonna put it up for a little bit.
seems like a good deal.
You'd rather have accuracy there anyway on that base. Crazy. Okay, so first round of Citadels is done. Remember, I've only invested 4 div into this. I'm gonna make a lot of currency. Let's hit it up with some 19s, maybe. Because I rerun the map as long as it's irradiated, so all I got to do is re-irradiate it. Now it's re-irradiated, and I can run them again. And I can run them again after, and I get a big waystone boost chance here. In the last round, I'll run the more dangerous ones for a chance at 3. Maybe a chance at 3. Hit a T1 fizz, percent T1 crit, recom on a spear, but neither are fractured.
I shall overcome.
What spear base is it?
Easy trophy.
Yeah, that's best case scenario, actually. That's a crazy hit. If I had that, I would honestly go Essence. Yeah, attack speed, tier 2 attack speed Essence. I would try to go for the Holy Grail Spear with that. Alright, so you tier 2 Essence and then you prefix... Okay, alright, yeah. So you tier 2 Essence. The next thing you're going to do is prefix... fuck you call it? Prefix Desecrate. but you don't unveil it, so it's a 1 to 3 fracture. And you're either going to hit merciless, crit, or attack speed. All three doesn't really matter. But if you can somehow hit merciless on that, you're golden to make a mirror. You're actually good to make like a mirror tier flying spear with that. The problem with that is that it requires magic. I assume it's magic. If it's not magic, then never mind. But if that spear is actually magic, that's bananas.
Desert justice.
Scared. Don't hurt me. He's doing the thing? Okay. Oh, it's rare? Alright.
Time for this. Stand. Bend to my will.
Yeah.
Feed my enemies.
Oh god. I'm doing like no damage to him. Getting unlucky.
Die. Foolish sycamore.
Oh. Did the patch affect anything? I'm not aware of it affecting anything.
This is not more.
Cast on crit, still snapshot. Combat frenzy snapshots. Only got 1 fragment. At an 80% chance. At 2. Yeah, sniper's mark. Where you get it. Okay. We farming today? We're farming views of my huge twisters.
Yes. Quickly, I will make you.
Welcome to Only Twisters. Whoa.
Oh, it's
Who wants that? Yeah, I'm just doing a little citadel hunting since it was like
I'll
it
do
was-
what I can to sell it for you.
right on deck. That's what I was doing.
Quick and lethal.
How is this guy alive?
I need more time.
Passage charm. Yeah, it's the cheapest one, and it's the cheapest one that has some, at least some little extra value for us. The freeze threshold is actually kind of useful. So yeah, go for it. Crap, I might die on this map. Freaking ignited ground.
Not ready.
The ghost dance ignited ground play does not work. I got huge twisters again though. I'm gonna show the boss my huge twister. Changes the air effect if you've been forced to reintroduce Herald of Ice. No. You don't necessarily need to go Herald of Ice. I dropped Wind Dancer for now, I'm just playing around with it.
Cannot stop us.
I haven't really noticed a hit in my survivability.
Power that we
Still leveling to 98. God. Wait, what was that debuff? Alright, we got 2. Okay, now I just do them regular. One last time.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Now, I could have died, actually, on those maps. I still would have had another portal without Delirium, but now that is not the case. So maybe, I think I might be able to get 3 on this one. Possibly. 4 days farming beast, still didn't get it. I need to play the game. Well, play the game then. You must at least have the default version. 401? Wait, how do I only have 401? So bad. Dude, that shocked ground twister is blinding.
Need more time.
No, I need to play the full power. FOMO! FOMO's got him.
One way or another, this ends here. We will have
Bro, my bitrate is high.
What are you doing?
nothing matters now. Let the beast go.
Only Twister Premium members.
I don't have time for this. Stand. Bend to my will.
What's up the random, like, no damage Twister? Oh my god. The first attack, no damage taken. This map's even elemental res. That means I got 72% increased damage taken. Alright. 2 again. Yo. Yo. What the fuck is this build? It's huge twisters. I'm trying to think of how I want to do a showcase video on this build when it's not really safe for work.
Speak. Choose what
You might have a problem. I might not be able to post this video to YouTube. What do you think of this? Yeah, I saw that. Well, first of all, evasion from equipped body armor is not good with the hybrid chest. Not really. Yeah, it's one way to do it. I kind of need actual, like, suffixes. One thing I don't really need is damage. I feel. So, I'm not very interested in that crap for myself. Also, I don't think plus levels is all that it's cooked up to be. Meaning, I mean, it is more damage, but I don't think... I need to double check that, but I don't think it's, like, any major. If you're just going for more damage just to have more damage on the sheet, then alright. But I don't think it's very useful for practical setting of the build. Because, like, Twister duration, AoE, projectile speed, movements, attack speed, rather, those actually translate to more build power, more so than damage. Because we're already, like, killing everything. You just want to be faster and more assuredly hitting everything instantly. See, I mean... What if I had 30% more damage on this boss? That wouldn't have changed anything. It's not going to change anything. But AoE might actually matter here. Oh, nice. Because, like, the twisters are more likely to hit the enemy in a major way. So that's why I mean it's probably a bigger deal on clear than even single target, but I think it is actually a pretty big deal on single target. You can do it. You can do the craft if you want. I can't really fit it, not with the surround tech. I could maybe do it without the surround tech, but I don't have the stat allocation for it. Like, I gotta get other things. Alright, so I spent 4 divines to run 2 citadels 3 times each.
Yes?
I got 2 fragments, calamity fragments, every time except once. And let me see how much I walked out of here with. Well, that's more than 5 divines.
Have an order?
Oh, nice. Alright, so that's 7 divines.
Is registered.
Well, 11? Over 11 divines.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Crap. Definitely worth it. Can I show tooltip DPS? Yeah, it's 115,000.
Can I help?
Pretty fast, 11 divines. Right, but you know, I had a phenomenal setup. All right, I'm gonna show you guys Palm of the Dreamer now. %13% skill effectuation. I paid 130 divines for this. And I sat patiently to get like a perfectly rolled skill effectuation one. Why are you linking me a max roll guide and telling me to check something? What is it? What is it? You don't need to. Well, okay. So you're gonna essence after you fail the fracture. Probably you will essence mod over. If you fracture flat crit, you might use an essence of light on it maybe to and then hit the suffix side. Because then, you know, you're safely doing that. Sealed vault. I don't even know what this is. Is there any reason to, like, run these with increased quant or anything? Does it matter for these things? Twister build. Struggling with bosses. Alright, well, I don't usually check other people's... But what is this? It's my... Is this my build? Your spear has no damage. You have 0 flat damage on your spear. I don't even know if that's better than Tangle Tongue. You're doing the companion tech stuff. I didn't even recognize that. No, I am checking the second one. You have 0 flat damage. You have as extra cold. You have crit onslaught attack skills, fine suffixes, but you have companion damage as extra cold. Wait, you don't even have 6 affixes on here. I don't even see 6 affixes on your flying spear. I only see 5. Darkness enthroned? What? I don't even know what that darkness enthroned is giving you. Intelligence? I definitely don't recommend Darkness Enthroned. It's a place to get like res out of the way. I don't know, helmet looks fine. Rings look okay, I mean they're hard to craft. Actually one of those rings looks crazy. It's like triple tier 1 flat ring or something there. Unset ring, what? Okay, well I mean before Headhunter I had like triple res belt. Triple high res or like at least 2. I can't even see in there what that is giving you. You think 20D is reasonable for that? What? Only if you really want to do what I'm doing. Otherwise, no. But you may not have another chance to buy another one like that. Double area of effect Megalomaniac's pretty rough. Actually, wait. Before you buy that, you can just buy. There's one Megalomaniac mod that gives you 12% area effect and 12% area effect if you stun recently. That one's just better to get anyway, because then it's all wrapped up into one mod. I couldn't find a good one that paired with anything with it, but I mean there definitely are some out there as a one modded item. Wait, I thought I submitted this map. Oh, I can't go in yet. Not letting me? Why does it do that? That's so buggy. Percent increase area effect. You should probably check path of building. I don't remember the exact numbers. But the path of building, when you go into calculations on your own build, it'll tell you how many you're away from. You can manually count the ones I have if you need to. Can I don't even know where to see the actual number. I don't think I can even look at the real full number. You need an idol. Oh, that. Right. Okay. Oh, I see. When your spear populated on thing, the percent fizz didn't even exist on the item. It doesn't populate fractured mods. I mean, with that mod, it's all right. It's not like that's a terrible spear. It's fine. Okay, so the offhand, Palm of the Dreamer. Right when I cast, you can see it go off. But when I switch back over to... Here, I'll turn Herald of Ice off. I got kicked out of trial on account of my twisters being too big. You can see it going off. It definitely doesn't have this as much AoE as Herald of Ice. But the second I start whirling slash again, yeah, it doesn't work. No, you shouldn't struggle with bosses. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't think you'd be one-shotting the highest tier bosses with that setup there. Probably not. But when you say struggle, like wrapped up into that is following game mechanics. Insofar as like, you know, you cast Twister and then you follow game mechanics for like 5 seconds, and you cast Twister again and you follow game mechanics for 5 seconds. And hold shots is disabled. What if? What aura do you need to activate to need to put the spirit rune in the scepter? Nothing. That just gave me like precision, a second round of precision or something. It was almost worthless. But it was basically free, so might as well. There's no special reason for that. Yeah, I guess that spear is probably worth recrafting on. I don't know. Omen of Light is really expensive. Wait, actually you don't have to. Well, no, you do have to use an Omen of Light in that case, because you already blew the Essence mod and it missed, so yeah, you'd have to use Omen of Light. So you use Omen of Light and then prefix Reforge, or, you know, prefix Essence of Abyss again. Does attack speed scale barrage cast time? Yeah, skill speed does. Not attack speed, cast time does, so skill speed. Do you guys even do the Abyssal Depths anymore? Essence of Battle? You can't hit Essence of Battle. That's a suffix. He's trying to rip off a prefix. And he already used the one prefix available to him, and it missed. And he has 2 affixes. So, update to the weapon craft. The way you do the weapon craft is you're going to use either prefix annul or Omen of Light, whichever one's cheaper. And then you only have one garbage prefix, so you just keep flipping that over between the one essence mod you can use and the you know, prefix desecration through the Essence of Abyss, and you can do that indefinitely on the 5th modifier for very cheap. So I mean, comparatively for very cheap. So whenever you get a good flat fizz, you do it until you get a good flat fizz roll, because each attempt only costs you like 1/3 of a divine or something, instead of 3 or 4 divines, or 5 divines or something. Or hell, actually it's probably about 7 divines if you're doing ancient jawbones. Can you just copy passive tree and Gemling Legionnaire? Yeah, basically. Basically, I mean, you can for Invoker, obviously, because we go all the way up here, but, I mean, I guess Gemling's over here, so not exactly. I don't know exactly what you'd sacrifice there. Yeah, so see how there's... I have a similar setup to you on the prefix side. So I could either prefix annul or in my case, I would essence this with as extra essence. If it missed the desecrated mod, which is where you're at, either Omen of Light or Prefix Annul, and then you only have one open available prefix, and then one garbage one, and then one fractured one. You can just keep using these over and over, flipping between this and, you know, these. The as extras, they keep overriding, right? When you miss. And it may or may not even be worth using, you know, the repeat look on the desecrated mod. I mean, you'd have to check the price points. So yeah, did you guys even notice this scepter being any good? I didn't really notice it.
Yes?
I'm not aware of it snapshotting before because I didn't use it, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to sell it or not. No, try to flip it, I guess.
Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Leveling Invoker. Wait, Invoker's tanky? The boss damage with the setup's nice because the boss is a lot more likely to get hit by oversized Twister. This better not be in range of those citadels. I don't think it is. That might have been. I've seen it overlap like that. Yo, where's the next citadel? What the heck? Wait, this is a magic find map. All right, I'm gonna do a magic find map. How do you generate so many charges? Combat Frenzy's on, that's freezing. Sniper's Mark, especially for single target. Power charges flooding in constantly from Profane Ritual, which is a 15% chance to give it an extra different charge. Random charge, not to mention all the other sources, not as well as Cull the Weak in maps. Herald of Ice with Delirium. Yeah, sure. I mean, not every mob is immune to freeze or you know, popping or whatever. Like, it's really good for breach. I don't think Herald of Ice is super important. I mean, you don't have to use it. I'm using it almost... I'm using it as much for style points as anything right now. The build is such overkill, I can make luxurious choices for, you know, more fun's sake at this point. Yeah, here's your 1 meter twisters again. I'm keeping myself interested in the game with... Look how big these are. Spamming F5s out here, dude. Oh my god. I'm like a hurricane that's spawning twisters. It's so fun. That's just fun. I don't care who you are. Whoa. Skill vectoration to hit. 5-second twister time is kind of a soft breakpoint to allow you to carry over from one to another. How do you get those twisters? Good genetics. That's how you get them. Yeah. That's so cool. They're like, the build's already fun as hell. Now it's just like ridiculous. Like even the cast on crit AoE is just spanking huge. Look how big the cast on crit AoE is, like screen wise. The freaking Ice Nova is like screen wide. Which actually has some practical benefits, by the way, because it means if your AoE is small, your Ice Nova and Chilled Ground is small, which means it won't catch the twisters that you're casting in the mid cast. But if your AoE is huge, then it'll catch those twisters coming out. I think when I make Build Showcase, I'm gonna have to make this version because it's just so cool. Am I the last guy having fun in this game? Look how big it is, dude. What? Maybe I should do Titan for it. Oh my god. I could go for record breakpoint. I could probably get like 2 meter twister or something. Crazy. Max AoE twister Titan. Alright, we could do something like that. I could do another breakpoint. Even now, I think. Oh man. I want to like pause the game so I can just see how big one is. It would be nuts. Hulking form. Wait, longer duration. What is hulking form? I'd have to go life version. Oh, that. Oh, okay, yeah. Where does Titan start? Like here? Here, right? Oh my god, that's so far. I would a path down here. I'd have to path down here. Crushing blows? I don't know. Obviously, I'd have to like give up all this. See, here there is a version of the build that gives up all of this right here. So that's a ton of passive points back. So if I went Titan, I would give up all of this. And I would have to, you know, I probably wouldn't want to give this up. Probably. Although if I was going purely for AoE, maybe. Causes heavy stuns on enemies that are primed for stuns. Yeah, I guess. Everything's so easy to stun, though. Nice. So Titan's all the craze, huh? Really? Oh, yeah, okay. That was a really dangerous map, I guess. There's like a 10 modded map. I showed no respect to it. No respect. Hold on, let me buy a couple more of these.
I'll post it right away. Hail.
We'll do a real MF map. $200, what? Yeah, I'm on WASD. I'm going to try it either way, but it's supposed to look out. Whoa, that's a wall of text. I don't even see it. I don't know what Connor's unkillable huntress is. I don't know what. I have no idea what the tech he's using is. I've only heard rumor of something. What is? Can somebody explain the tech to me? Evasion and ghost dance. Wow. Okay. Boy, he's got like 95% evasion chance. 80% deflection. Enough ES to cover ghost dance. So good. Wait, that wasn't even big yet. I wasn't even fully. I wasn't even fully big yet. That looked huge. I mean, it kind of looks. All right. Well, you know how it looks bigger than it is when you're looking at it from an isometric viewpoint. Yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. You guys all about that isometric viewing, right? I like looking at things from an isometric viewpoint. Good angle. Looking down on it from above, basically. Is there no better skill? You probably just try to figure out something to do with a spirit gem if you really don't want to use that. There's not really anything else. That's why I really like the hollow palm tech, because I mean it was a cool thing to include. Hey yo, another divine orb. Please show the stones of your companion. Whoa! Whoa! What? Wait, where's Kosis? I killed Kosis so hard he didn't even disappear from the minimap. Oh my god. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Why are you messaging me about the craft right now? I don't even know. I don't even remember what the item looked like. Or what it looks like now. How do you keep getting 12 on your barrage?
These are our supplies. Gold
That's
is useless
just
to
what
me.
Deadeye does. 70% chance to have double effect.
Hail. Buy then.
What? Five or fewer. 5 is the number. I don't know what the point of 6 is. Is there any point to the 6 number? I don't understand how I'm never getting stunned. Well, maybe it was Headhunter or something. Does Headhunter just always make you immune to stun?
Not ready. I need more time.
Three-socketed constricting command. I looked that up today. Like it was like 200 div or something. Crazy. I didn't look how much it cost unidentified, though. Hey, this is a good twister map. Wary dodging and sun threshold based on 30% of ES. Yeah, that's alright, but those two are like an anti-synergy with each other, so a little bit awkward. Savannah. Savannah. Omen of Chance it? I don't know. I never engage with chance orbs, not gonna lie.
Too weak, too slow.
Uh-oh. FPS alert. Let's see how much they improved their FPS. There have been improvements made to the game. We are seeing them right now. Can my huge twisters lag this Savannah map? I think so. This is truly a stress test map. My God. Rise in CPU overclocking. Wait, did I hear a tink? The game can't handle these twisters. Yeah, I'm used to that sort of thing. The important thing is I can handle them. That's the important thing. What do I get for attempting to magic find a map with 0 rarity on it? How is there no underground passage?
What is it? Quickly. Gold is useless to me. Take it, of course.
Yeah. Has this build got faster clear than LA? What if I said yes? Oh, I think the LA police would come after me. Well, it doesn't when I'm getting this FPS. I'll say that. Not when my FPS drops like this. Usually it's not dropped. What is lightning arrow clear like in like maps like this? I only ever see it on favorable open maps. What about maps like this? Because this is where Twister Clear actually shines, is a map like this. Not open maps. Play is good with an aura bot? What? We don't use no aura bots in here.
I need more mana.
What the hell? What? I'm just like completely stuck. I wasn't allowed to move or attack or anything there. Okay. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I was some kind of bug, I guess. Literally wasn't able to commit any actions at all. Bullshit.
Go on. These are as expected, of course.
You got silenced? Yeah, but I couldn't use an attack. Silence is for spells, not attacks, right? Yeah, that's good. You're done. Looks nice.
Not yet. Think you can stop me, eh?
Would this work with Wrathpith? I've never used Wrathpith before. I don't even remember what it does. I know it's like 14 divines, the sold one, but I don't even remember what it does in PoE 1. Some kind of energy shield life tech thing. Conversion as extra or something. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't use an offhand permanently for like defensive buffs because we're using no offhand primarily to move fast. Non-channeling spells. Oh yeah, okay, spell only. That's probably why I don't know anything about it, because I read the word spell on it. Barely broke a sweat. True. Wait, do I have another double? No way that tower reaches. I should figure out if I ought to do wait, what is it? The XP maps. Untainted Paradise, that's what it is. Those only give like double XP or something, right? How about these huge twisters in a small ritual? Mmm. Haven't found a mirror strat yet? Oh, it's definitely Trials of Sykemis. Probably ATD relic farming and Trials of Sykemis. That's the most lucrative farm I'm aware of. Actually, profit crafting is the most lucrative farm, but as far as actually at least playing the game, it's Trials of Sykemis farming. Homogenizing Exaltation? Alright, cool. Any locks this league? No. Actually, I haven't looked at my Pilfered Ring in ages. I should take a look at it. This is the best here. I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to attack. Everything just dies. I heard people even running this Chaos version without Elemental Twisters on a Chayula Monk and it working well. $93 Divine Orbs. Wait, locks don't show up on there like usual, huh? Maybe Magic Binding is most lucrative now because locks and mirrors are going up real high. Maybe. Is there any secret way to farm like ancient desecrated stuff or omens of light or anything? What's the best way to drop those? Cyclone of Pewee 2. Spin to win. First we spin to win, then we twist to win. Snowy backdrop with snowy twisters. Abyss rare mods. What? Dude, AoE doesn't increase my knockback, does it?
That's how it's done.
Love this dude. Huge. I'm not really even sure what I'm farming right now. I guess I'm going towards a tower with a citadel. Val City. Oh, God. Val City. Val City. Ooh. What is this crazy build? This is what the meta should have been. That's what this build is. Should have been. That's alright. We got a large handful of people who are very much enjoying the Twister style. Cheapest way to craft the Lost Jewel. Fracture 25% increase effective notables. And then you annul it to 3 affixes, so fracture plus 2, and then you just chaos spam until you get 2 of the right ones, and then you desecrate. That assumes you're going for area of effect. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. I mean, up until now, I didn't really care about the area of effect roll I had on it, but now I care about it a little bit. Care about it a little bit now. I'm very much cementing my place as the Twister, the godfather of Twister, huh? I'm having a hard time thinking how I'm ever going to not play this build in a given league. God damn, dude, what? Okay. That cast was crazy. We got the huge AoE again. Oh. I feel like this should be on freaking highlight channels. Content like this. Dude, what? Like if any popular, really popular streamer was showcasing this, it would be like all over the highlight channels. Guaranteed. And people would be like, what the fucking crap? What is that? Wait, I'm not done yet. How am I not done? I hate this map so much. There's not even a checkpoint nearby. Look at this. Still not done. Theory Ninja profile? Well, yeah, it's a exclamation point profile.
I speak.
Like, that's my updated profile. Should be updated right now. Iron Warden. Iron Ward. I don't know what Iron Ward is. Yeah, if you know of secret ways to make more AoE, let me know. I was looking at ways to scale AoE, and the wiki's not very kind to that, checking in PoE 2, so... See it. Like spear? No, the important spear is the second weapon set, which is flying spear. While active, stores a percentage of physical damage that is prevented by your armor or other sources of damage reduction. Uses this skill to release the stored damage as a nova of spikes. That doesn't look like a buff that gives you AoE. It looks like it just applies to the actual damage ability of the spirit gem. Flying spear is the best base because projectile speed matters a lot. Somebody asked earlier about anticipation. It applies to salvo support as well as unleash. Most common question for the build. It gives 200% more AoE while active. Really? What level are you at because you tree? You're looking at the guide, then you can move it up to different variants. There's another variant that goes up to like level 98. Which I'm more or less following, doing slight deviation from it right now today.
Hail. Hail.
I figured it would. The spear looks like my bow I made earlier. I've had the spear for quite some time. People kept debating me about fracturing crit or percent. To me, it was pretty obvious. You should fracture percent unless you need. If you're going for +4 attacks and onslaught, which I always was, then obviously you should fracture the prefix because the suffixes are way, way easier to do. If you need other mods and suffixes, that may change the math, but stored damage grants 200% more area of effects. That doesn't sound like it's a area of effect static buff to your character. Also, it requires I get hit and armor and stuff. Like that's, I don't have armor and I don't get hit generally. So I mean, well, maybe this will make sense on a Titan though. If I actually tried that. So I'm glad to hear about it. Yeah, what is the lowest the gem can go? Can look it up. Guns. 4. Okay, I mean tier 4 I can still wear. What are the stones of your companion? The stats? A store or Trail of Ice? Trail of Ice is the important one. Should I change Spear from unique to rare? I'm sorry, asked. After Tangle Tongue, yeah. So, I mean, you gotta craft one. You need crit and decent damage that can overcome... Oh, and you're gonna get Garrican's Resolve as well. Good night. I don't think you guys realize how much more damage I'm doing because the twisters have more area of effect. Everything gets hit by all of them. More so. Sun Temple. Only counts to the skill. Thanks for testing. All we know is that I can go Titan and get a whole bunch of extra area of effect from the small passive points, I guess. What changes have I made? Yesterday I went from 0.5 to 0.6 area of effect twisters. Today I went from 0.6 to 0.7. For a hot second I had to test it with area of effect support, but now I don't need to. It was tough to squeeze in. I had to get a different Megalomaniac that doubled up on area of effect. 24% increase area of effect on Megalomaniac, basically. And oh, I had to drop my Abyss Jewel for another Sapphire because I had to have area of effect roll on it. Second one. Well, I could have used another passive point, but I felt like it was actually not worth. It's worth dropping the jewel for another basic jewel, since you know at this budget I can get I can basically get a perfectly crafted basic jewel, and they're cheap this league. Is there another MTX? No. All the streamers have banded together and decided to we basically have a monopoly on that which you know cannot view. We're all just competing for the most unviewable stream at this point. You can get AoE through the weapon. Of course, that would be a terrible sacrifice, but that is one way. Desecrated weapon AoE rolls.
I need more time. Need more time.
Obviously, you can get the support gem, get up to 35, 40, or 45. Overreach is good because the accuracy doesn't really matter. The nerf to accuracy.
A mirror traps us in an image. No longer. To be locked in time.
If I have a spear, if I have the increased elemental damage to the attacks, do I get it or not? No, that's a very bad mod. One of the worst, actually.
Yes? Have an order?
I guess these aren't worth anything. I feel like that's the first one of those I've found.
Yes?
Been having bad RNG on this attempt at a profit craft. Not been going well.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. I'll post it right away.
Which are the big ticket items? Well, From Nothing, Crimson Assault is really big with the medium-large metamorphosis, but that's not a big ticket item. They're very important items. Headhunter is the first really big ticket item you should use first. It's, I mean, hell, it gives you 3 breakpoints on Twister. Up to. Absolutely crazy.
All right, your order is registered. Have an order? Hail. Have an order? Hail.
I don't know why it's so hard to hit a decent suffix on one of these body armors. I just keep spamming tier 1 life regen like nobody's business. Can I not, like... I guess I can't homogenize it because I have a spirit roll on the prefix side, but I mean, it's just like... Why is elemental damage bad in a weapon? Because it's additive with all other forms of percent increased damage, and the weapon is a sacred slot for huge flat damage rolls, which are multiplicative with most other forms of damage in your build. Paid 1 div. There you go. Pretty nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Can I help?
I might have seen that one earlier. Oh good, at least it's lower tier now. 25 fire res. 22 fire res.
Yes?
Oh god, dude.
Have an order?
I can't get this chest to budge, man.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I'll settle for tier 2. Still be really good.
I'll post it right away. Can I help?
Resocketed. Nope. Stuck on it for now. Oh, I need the Omen of Light.
Hail.
No, I've made good money profit crafting body armor. Just got unlucky with that one. I am experimenting a little bit with that one with suffixes that weren't done yet and failed the fracture. I'm still working into it, but I've dumped like 20 whittling omens into it, and the best thing I realized is like tier 5 resistance. Just I don't even understand. Like I could accept deflection, chaos res, faster recharge rate, fire res. I mean, it's like half the freaking mods that remain are good. I don't know why I can't hit. I keep drilling like tier 1. I kept hitting tier 1 stun threshold and tier 1 life regen over and over. It was like outrageous how much I kept hitting that. Oh, you know, just one of those things sometimes. What are your thoughts on Endgame now after playing this long? Game's not finished still. They're gonna work on it in 0.4. So I look forward to see what they do. I'm a lot less concerned about the endgame, more concerned with the overall direction of the game. This season was so easy. The game's so much easier this time. I was one of those people who was looking forward to a slightly brutal game. Especially in the beginning, early stages, like, we always get that with ARPGs. They're supposed to start off brutal, and then, like, you know, they become kind of a clown show over time because of power creep, you know. Unchecked power creep. It's a natural phenomenon that happens as a ARPG evolves. But I don't know. I mean, why'd they make this game? Thought one big reason was to scale back player power all at once. Give us a more brutal game. I kind of liked 0.2, aside from Lightning Arrow and what that was. I kind of liked 0.2 actually. Not the end game, but the campaign especially. Like, the campaign felt kind of right in 0.2, right? I mean, part of it is because I'm better at playing the game now, I guess. Like, campaign was really easy. For most people. So in 0.2 the campaign was kind of okay. In 0.1 the campaign was crazy hard because nobody knew what they were doing. 0.2, the campaign felt kind of rough, but fair. And then 0.3, it was just like, LOL, super easy. We've just completely fast-forwarded through like 5 years of power creep or something. I don't know what's going on. Me, I got through the campaign. This league wasn't hard for me. I didn't understand the complaints. Oh, sorry, I missed it. I got through the campaign this league and just stopped. Endgame is too bad. Crafting held a lot of people's attention. Crafting made the game easier, of course. But it did hold a lot of people's attention. And then the whole new trade system that's keeping a lot of people playing.
Too weak, too slow.
I do not dodge. I will do.
Not yet. Now this will come in handy.
Well, I'm trying to give you guys motivation in the form of huge twisters. Get your huge twisters today. Side effects may include heart palpitation. Heart palpitation. Palpitation? How are you generating fire? Oh, well, I still have 31% as extra cold damage on the offhand, so that's how. See? Still gonna freeze things. Especially on like a non-delirious, non-ailment resistant map. Heart palpitating? Palpitating? Not like this.
You there, local. Come, I'm not ready.
I'm at home, boil stars. That looks like a lot of rares that'll spawn. I wonder if there's any monsters that survived this. Hey, Brutus's brain. That's actually worth something. Imagine being a monster spawning into that shit. You'd be like, well, I'm getting spawn camped today. Oh, I'm taking full advantage of Herald of Ice pops. I'm going crazy on the AoE there. My Herald of Ice radius, I think, was 4.2 meters. With the headhunter bow.
We do not suffer and live. We thrive.
How'd I increase the damage? I don't really pay much attention to sheet damage because you can manipulate that so easily. Could be something as simple as one support gem difference. Now, if you're using the identical setup and then it's that much lower, then it's probably the weapon. My weapon is extremely good now. I have almost a perfect weapon. Am I gonna update this on max roll? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm trying to figure out if this is legit enough or too much of a meme to kind of sanction, but I've already been telling people not to really mess with the constricting command unless you're going for perfect gear anyway, so I could just make this a sort of final showdown of this build, you know. Go all the way with it, crazy AoE, damage, all that stuff. All the good stuff. I think there might be 2 towers there. What numerical values have you seen to increase the AoE breakpoints? I don't remember. It's on the... I was using the POB. I have 3% here and like 8 different notables. That's a big one. I now have 33% AoE here. Changed out Megalomaniac for a double AoE. One is conditional. It's 12% plus 12% conditional. And, oh yeah, I now have... I don't think I need perfect 6%, but I do need 2 of these now. 6% here, 6% here. I need to re-roll that one.
Choose.
Take gift. Are any of these good? Oh yeah, 16 from the helmet. Oh. Forgot about that. Nope. Damn. I never get any good gear. I never get any good drops.
Can I help? What's new?
Eight. Yo, that was worth more last I checked.
Right away.
I know you're quite knowledgeable in PoE 2. What's the highest level monster area achieved? I don't actually know the answer to that. Highest I've done is Specialized Corrupted Zone, +1 level, then a T16, then... What is it, like Irradiated for +1 or something like that? Or a boss for +1? I can't remember exactly now. They changed it this league. That was to unlock all of our Atlas passives. I still got Chaos Orbs.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I have a feeling Exalted Orbs are gonna fall the frick off.
All right, your order is registered.
A world. Some of these price points, dude. Yeah, I guess I don't have to feel that bad about the Exalted Orb rate dropping, because, I mean, we have Greater and Perfects. I feel like I've never ran this map before. Mineral pools? Here for Falconer's Jacket. Oh.
An easy trophy.
My light radius that bad? I didn't even see that. I actually saw the text before I saw the star. What? What the hell? My light radius was pretty funny wearing a light radius main hand with a weapon swap to a negative light radius offhand. The juxtaposition of that was crazy. Talking about Palm of the Dreamer. It was like I was turning on and off the lights in the room.
Hate defines us all.
Where'd the monsters go? Where'd they go? I went to the final room to kill the mobs and they were already gone.
Not yet.
Ah, yes. What happens if you go like huge AoE with lightning arrow? Uh oh. Is there a boss on this map?
A lock is little more than an invitation.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't even killed this guy since the campaign, actually. Why is he so big? He was big even for my twisters.
Have an order? Oh, it's you. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Please. I've whittled this thing like 15 times and lighted it 5 times, so I'm not even gonna make my money back if I finish this, I don't think. I need flat. Tier 1 and Tier 2. I keep hitting tier 1 hybrid. It's so annoying, dude. 36. Well, that might be tier 2, actually. Is that tier 2? Swear to God if that's tier 3. It's fucking highest roll range tier 3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, well maybe I can work on the suffixes more, I guess. Yeah, you can. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting spanked by this body armor. It's crazy. Not even all tier 1. I've hit that so many times, dude. So many times they hit attribute.
Let's see if
Dude.
there are any takers.
Actually out of currency. Not even exceptional? It was exceptional. Yeah, it was. Wait, you talking about perfect? I'm not doing perfect on these.
Yes?
Perfect is like... It's like even more than the price of the Whirling Omen. That's fine. I mean, I bought the Palm of the Dreamer. I'm just gonna resell it anyway for like 140 div. Of course I hit tier 3. Of course. Christ, man. The difference between tier 3 and tier 2 is like so huge in value. Especially when the other two are tier 1. Tier 2 is fine.
Can I help?
Yeah, it's getting really frustrating. You probably had it coming to me by now.
I'm sure someone will want that.
I was getting some really nice RNG on body armors. Crafting and stuff. Oh well.
Yes? All right, your order is registered.
I probably got currency and different things here and there. I don't even know. I can always just do 10 hours of the Trials to Chemist and make a fortune. You know. I don't know, I'm just kind of in the mood of Citadel farming a little bit right now.
Too weak, too slow.
Inceptor. What do you get from Citadels? Crisis Fragments. Or well, they're called... Nah, they got a different name now. Uber Crisis Fragments. Oh my god, I'm so huge. So huge right now. Make way. Huge twisters coming through. God damn. God damn. I can't even see the mini-map anymore. God damn. Wait, what? Oh.
Patience.
I thought that both. Okay. I was confused. Where's the massive shrine? Do we not have a massive shrine anymore? We do, right? Yo, I need to start running shrines just so I can get more massive shrines. Wait till I steal massive shrine, then oh my god.
Barely broke a sweat.
Dude, I don't want to do the boss on this map. This freaking boss sucks. I don't understand why we have Soul Eater now as a stolen mob, but we didn't used to. Yeah, he melts now to just crazy damage. I attribute it to oversized twisters. See, my twisters are big enough they can actually reach that boss. Yep. That's my story.
Submit.
Oh no, a bad twister map. It's wide open. Wait, there is no such thing as a bad twister map.
Patience.
What are you doing with Arbiter? Well, I mean, you would just get frenzy charges immediately on the first hit there with called shots. I'm not starting fights with frenzy charges unless it carries over from previous encounter. But I also don't do the Arbiter encounter. Wait, we're not done yet, I guess. Arbiter should be the worst mechanic in the game for this build. It should be. Not that it's like, you know, terrible or anything, but I mean, as far as mechanics go, small hitbox, huge arena, actually has a lot of health. Holy crap, dude. We need another banger, double banger here. That's crazy. Huh. Can barely believe that.
Have an order?
Oh yeah, I forgot to sell these. Alright, here we go. This will be some freaking currency. There might be a little currency here.
All right. Your order is registered.
Not running simulacrum? No. I did 5 modded Waystone. I have only 55% Waystone drop chance. What? Red. Ooh. Waystone drop chance 65% on a 6 modded rare. Alright, I'm gonna get a Visions of Paradise uploaded up again. I'm gonna show you guys, I mean, this is actually pretty good intel for you guys. If you didn't know about this, I discovered this towards the end of 0.2. Actually a phenomenal way to farm. Fragments, like crisis fragments.
What's new?
Okay. Visions of Paradise. Visions of Paradise. Not like this. Pricey.
Oh, nice choice.
But I have the vision. Couple 600% Waystones on standard. Yeah. Keep them on your trophy shelf, I guess. Alright, so what you do is... See, if I use Visions and Grand Project at the same time, it'll literally hit everything in here. I still have to run the same tower twice, but actually I forgot to run the first tower once, so... That's weird. Thought I ran it already. Oh, the OG best tower map. Bluff.
My poison shall cure your flesh. No mana.
out of mana. Nice. Just straight out of mana. That's insane. I was just slamming my mana flask thinking that would be enough, but I guess not. Okay. Feels like such a retarded way to die. Mana siphoner. I suppose if I had Defy 2 there, I wouldn't have died.
Too weak, too slow.
No, sadly, it's not really worth the skill slot. Like, Ambrosio support would be more damage than that. And then, you know, this is like the first time I've ever dealt with not having enough mana to cast Twister and died because of it, I think, since I've made the swap, so that's how rare it is. Oh my god. Look at that beautiful Twister. Deliverance. I deliver you 1 meter twisters on bluff map. So pretty. So pretty. Alright, here we go. Oh. Now later we'll run this map. Actually, I suppose I'll just run it now. Let's see. Some garbage map. Actually, I think I only have to run it once. They changed this, I believe. In Vision of Paradise, running a tower, we don't have to actually run it twice. Where we used to. Let me see if that's true or not. There's like no world where anybody wants to run a tower twice, so good change. The double bluff map. Double bluff.
You there, local, come. Nature, forgive me for this.
Oh, acceleration shrine. Just what I need. Ooh. Hey, you can see my twisters from far out. Look how big that is. That's pretty sick still. If only the menu window wasn't in the way. Time lost fuel? Yeah, mine is doing a lot of heavy lifting now. Connected to the from nothing. Medium or large. Increased effect notables. I actually do need 3% AoE now with what I'm doing. And skill effect duration kind of non-negotiable for that. It's like 40s. Or no, it's like 45? 48% increased skill effect duration or something? Wait, I have to run it again? I thought they changed it though. Dude. That's okay, I don't mind running Bluff again. At least it's the best tower layout. I don't think I'm gonna do the expedition though. What? What is that? Moment of abyssal echoes. Not a real tink. And an annulment orb. You know, I kind of like this. Rite of Passage with the primal one, even though it's like dirt cheap one. It's 100% increase freeze threshold. Kind of potent with this setup. Okay. Later we'll put more... I did this earlier today. I can't believe I'm doing this twice in one day. A double tower, double citadel overlap. It's very rare to see this kind of thing. Maybe not nowadays it is, actually. It might not be that rare now. So, I want to run a bunch of 5 modded, fairly high waystone drop chance Envy anointed ones. In case I have an accident, I can still go in and, with no delirium, probably clear it up. If I die on the boss, then I respawn the boss with no delirium anymore. But still get credit for the waystone drop chance benefits. Visions of Paradise mean you can keep rerunning this if you keep irradiating it. So I'll get to run 2 citadels a grand total of 6 times for the price of 4 divines. And with the current market being what it is, that's definitely worth it. If you average at least 1.5. But the stakes are higher because if you brick especially early, that's super bad. But I regex these waystones pretty hard, so I mean, there's almost no way I'm gonna die because they basically have no dangerous mods in them. They have no damage mods. And I can even have a freak accident death and still save it. I should have bought the flask, the free ward flask. Should definitely be using ward on the boss room, but oh well. Especially this boss is buggy as hell. This damage. Clean transition this time. Pretty rare. Whoa, terrible RNG on the damage. I failed to crit both times. Got feeble too. Damn. Unlucky. That's kind of a low number, though. Okay. Let me run the other one. I think this boss is the easiest one to not accidentally die on.
I can take you.
Crash is probably harder, though.
Barely broke a sweat.
Is League dead? I don't think so. I've been floating and spending over 100 div per day now. It's pretty active to me. Mainly on account of profit crafting. Learning how to do it. Failing at how to do it recently.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon advanced.
Does it sometimes lock where you can't throw them out? It does with Garakan's Resolve, the new support gem. You have to move 20 yards before it allows you to move. Alright, that should phase him ASAP.
I must save my people. No, I will succeed.
Crazy actually getting 15 Headhunter buffs in here.
There is no escape.
Two fragments. Am I using Ambrosia support? Nope.
Yes. Quickly.
Not this time around.
Make use of this.
22 crit multi.
Choose what you a useful trade.
Okay. People just burn through content trying to get rich first and then forget to have fun. You guys want to hear my secret success to having fun? And having longevity and throughout the entire season? Nah, it's not just twisters now, it's having really big twisters. Because, get it? Because I'm looking for the longevity. I got the skill duration. Listen, I'm pumping these twisters harder, faster, and longer. All right, I got the prog speed, I got the skill effect duration, and I got the area of effect. I got it all. I keep telling myself I should make a massive like giga parody, like a pharmaceutical parody video about twister build. Or something like that. It'd be so funny. It's just not like, it's not really in the cards for me. I brainstormed it, but Wait, it didn't give me credit for that? That's so dumb. Wow, it genuinely failed to re-irradiate this map. That's insane. That's so unlucky. Oh my god. I just lost 1 or 2 fragments then. That's wild. There's that many maps on here. How did that fail? I used triple irradiation. What? Wait, what? No, it didn't even give me the credit. What? It just didn't even credit me. Well, how is... Dude, this is a bug or something. Yeah, these are my gloves. They're just... I'm using lightning arrow gloves. What in the world? I see the ring out here. How is this not map in range? How is that not in range? The entire citadel is under the ring. Oh my god. I'm mad, bro. I got scammed like crazy. I would still do it anyway, though. In this case, I would have still done it. Alright, well, I'll do the higher risk one, I guess. Read something about weapon swap packs. I don't know what that changed, but I didn't notice anything changing in the build. No. If anybody's aware of it... Oh, God. I might just die here. Turn that on. If anybody's aware of anything that changed, let me know. I don't know. Does anybody know what that bug was targeting specifically? Okay, that's cool. Alright, nice. Well, there went another 2. Alright, that's like 3 fragments down the drain. I don't know what I'm doing. You should be retarded. I went in there like... I don't know if I hadn't moved 20 yards yet, or 20 meters yet, or what happened there. I'm really not sure. No, that wasn't a bug. That was just terrible gameplay. But I don't know if I had moved like 19 meters out of 20, or if I really just... Because I don't think I got stunned. I just wasn't casting Twister for some reason. I must have not moved far enough. It's kind of weird, though, that map, you know, trying to move far enough to unlock Twister again. But anyway, it was just bad. I did it again. Like, I could have died there. And then guns blazing. I kind of want to go fast because of the headhunter buffs rolling, but... I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why I'm rolling into the area. That's stupid. Shouldn't be rolling into the room like that.
At the eve of the end, the demon of Anzoatl has finally come for me.
I can't give up. I must save my people.
That sounds like somebody literally like playing around with their inventory and swapping weapons. That doesn't even sound like weapon swap. It sounds like literally like casting something and then like putting a different weapon in or something. Probably what that was.
These are our supplies. I will make use of this.
What's ATD? Against the Darkness Jewel, which I was planning to farm today on stream, but I don't know. I needed to do maps to kind of show what I was doing with Twister. Oh, I got huge Twisters again. Huge twister. Hexer's robe. I like seeing skulls die like 2 screens away.
So,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. 39 Headhunter buffs, Soul Eater.
the demon of Anzoatl has finally come.
You don't know if you can do my super high end version? Well, that's fine, because I showed a super low end version earlier. Wow, Doriani, you got, I almost actually just killed you through the invulnerable phase. Jesus. Yeah, they render that way. I know they do because I've seen, like, I've had Tinks drop from, like, 5 screens away before. I had to go on, like, an Easter egg hunt to find the damn thing. Anyone who's played builds experienced something like that. Four, 5. Alright, well. I lost 2 whole zones.
Yes,
But
quickly.
let's see how I did.
A useful trade.
Oh, it's... Let me see.
Oh, it's you.
This is the valuable one, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, I did pretty good, actually, considering there's a valuable one drop 2 every time. Or I guess they're all about the same value. Honestly, Citadel farming with grand projects looks kind of profitable right now. Because they're easier to find than ever before. You might have to pay a trip back to Citadel farming.
Come check out what came in for you.
Do I have all auras activated on all sets? No. No, I do not. I made a video on this already. Right now I have Siphon Elements cast on crit, Combat Frenzy activated on 2, Pet activated on 1, and the other 3 are activated on both. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not going in there yet. So here's what happens when you don't use Visions of Paradise. You want to map 1 time and that's it. That's okay. Don't really pay any extra for it.
Not yet.
Sounded like a tink. No? Maybe not.
Give me your best shot.
Have you noticed any damage negation from bosses on high delirium? Yeah, but I mean at this point I'm my build does fuck you damage, so
Many have tried.
I tried the Citadel farm back a little bit. Early on, and I didn't really have the damage to do it in like this, but I mean I still be able to do it. I just had to play even safer maps. Thank you, Snoo. You are amazing. Well, thanks, dude. You're amazing. You're amazing for calling me amazing. What can I say? We're both amazing.
Yes. Choose what you need.
Have an order?
Well, I guess to see what all 3 types of citadels are worth. Ah, this one is, yeah, okay, this one's garbage.
I'll put
Shame.
that in as soon as I can.
Oh well. Works for me. Got freaking stun locked by this damn chest.
Price drop.
Oh, we played for 3 hours. It's a short session today. I meant to log in earlier, but I just didn't get around to it. I'll have to come on earlier tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to make a video, so... Yeah. But it's already late here where I'm at, so I'm going to be heading out now, guys. Sorry, no Trialis Chemis. But you did get to see my huge twisters, so... And you got to see them for free. The exclusive. How much DPS are the twisters? 115? 118?
Can I help?
9 divide. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna fix
Can I
this. I'm definitely not gonna waste all of this.
Can I help?
Most definitely not about to waste all of this currency. Nope.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Wait, these got more expensive? Got more expensive lately. Oh. Wrong. Come on. All right. Tier 1 fire res coming in hot.
Hail.
Tier 4
You've received a shipment.
stun. Yeah.
All right, your order is registered.
Tier 4 regen. Tier 1. Of course you. Oh my god, dude. Hey, I hit tier 1. Oh yeah, I sold it. This chest is a son of a bitch, dude. Jesus, man. I've blown over 50 div into that. Into this at least. Probably 60 or 70, and it's if I go like literal best in the slot from here, it's maybe worth 60 or 70. As in like triple T1 all res and T1 flat.
Can I help?
It's funny how when the second I throw currency away, I just make a bunch of trades. Like the game always does that. All right, I think you guys are bad luck. I'm gonna have to do this off stream. Yeah, it's all right. I can use my. I know how to use my big twisters to make more currency. So. And with that, we're gonna go. We gotta raid. Somewhere. We gotta get out of here. Travik. Raiding Travik. YouTubers, thank you for hanging out. We're done for the day. Had a lot of fun. It's okay. I mean, burning currency for nothing doesn't feel that bad when you walk. What's the phrase? Speak softly but carry a big stick or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm done. I swear. See you guys tomorrow.